New remedy product alert. What's up everyone, we're back. I'm Dr. Shah.
Dr. Maxfield.
Welcome back to our channel, Dr. where we talk about all things skincare and dermatology. And this is one of my most exciting launches from Remedy ever. If you've been following for a long time, you know that I love a rich, thick moisturizer for the face especially. Now I lean a little bit normal to dry, and so I want something that's hydrating, something that's buttery, something that's gonna leave my skin with a dewy look. And so I honed in, I focused on creating this product for myself, and hopefully all of you will love this as well. Introducing our new barrier repairing Rich Cream Moisturizer.
And this is perfect because it's very much in line with Dr. Shah. I feel like every time I think of like a skin fix or a triple lipid or like even the Kiehl's ultra facial cream, like it's, for whatever reason, it's like irreversibly linked with you. Like I associate you with almost like these whipped thick, ultra aesthetic moisturizers. The problem I have with them is typically the cost, and kind of knowing the ethos of Remedy, I'm sure that's not gonna be a problem. So I'm extremely excited for this. I'm extremely excited for those of you who have dry, chapped, irritated skin that just needs like a rescue or a remedy per se. This is gonna be outstanding.
All things barrier repairing Rich Cream Moisturizer. Here we go.
Here we go.
Before we start talking about the ingredients, let me talk a little bit about the thought process here. Up until this point, we've really had heavy hitting treatments. Our lip product is more of this sort of protect phase of things, but mostly when we're talking about that cleanse, treat, protect, and protect being within that moisturizing category, we haven't really launched a moisturizer yet. So this is our first introduction into essentially our Remedy essentials, our Remedy routine, and how can we do these better. These are really meant to complement your treatment. So you would use a cleanser, you would use a treatment, and then you would use our moisturizer. And I really try to break it down by skin type, even though skin type is fluid and also not consistent for everybody, but normal to very dry, this product is really for that. Now you might have oily skin and like a thicker moisturizer, but this is really meant to target that normal to very dry.
So now let's talk about the ingredients that actually make up this product. And I did try this product before, so we'll talk about the experience later. But starting at the top, water, glycerin. Interesting that glycerin is so high up on this formulation. I have felt it. It actually feels quite nice. That adds a lot of body. Also, it activates aquaporin channels to help bring moisture to the skin. It's a really unique humectant moisturizer. Niacinamide, squalane, which is like the ultimate oil for your skin because it does not leave you greasy. It absorbs deeply. It's an antioxidant, et cetera, et cetera. Jojoba oil, love that. Shea butter, it's good. It has a lot of name recognition. It actually feels great. I think its benefits for the skin are only bested by how good it feels in a moisturizer. Tripeptide 1, ceramide, NP, AP, EOP, so multiple ceramides, then hyaluronic acid, licorice, turmeric, of course. You wouldn't have a Dr. Shah recipe without turmeric, some aloe, some ferment. That's your prebiotic, technically, I think. Yep, there it is. So perfect. So it's like a really well-rounded ingredient list, both from aesthetics, but really mostly from a functional standpoint to rebuild the structures in your skin, especially someone, even who has eczema, who really needs things like ceramides and ingredients to rebuild that skin barrier. Plus it has a supporting cast of the prebiotics, and it has the ingredients like licorice to make it somewhat unique. I mean, solid. Obviously, you know, notable exceptions or exemptions, there is no fragrance, there are no essential oils. Again, especially for someone who's needing a moisturizer to recover your skin, this is the last place I want to see some of those allergens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way that we looked at this is I looked at the normal skin barrier and I said, okay, what's in a normal healthy skin barrier? The ceramides, the lipid content, oils that are extremely high in linoleic acid concentration. And so this is what we're looking at, is trying to replicate a normal healthy skin barrier so that it can do what it does best to repair your skin, but also trap water into your skin and prevent that transepidermal water loss. And then really when it comes to moisturizers is really that performance, that texture, that feel, how long it makes you feel hydrated, how it sets into your skin. So this is a product where we of course chose great ingredients. We have 4 different types of ceramides and 1 type of ceramide that actually stimulates the endogenous production of your own ceramides. Again, we have the shea butter, the grapeseed oil, the jojoba oil, like Dr. Maxfield said. We have all of these phenomenal ingredients in the product, but really it's how they came together into this beautiful formula that I'm super proud of, and I think it's what you're going to love. Because of all the products that we've come out with, I think that this is the most experiential product where your skin will feel soft and supple the day that you use it and for days afterwards. Like, it is the product that I personally can't get enough of. I use all my samples up, and the reason why we don't have any samples with us today is because I run through this stuff. I absolutely love it.
So if you've never tried like an elegant moisturizer, because I'll be honest, the majority of people have not. Drugstore moisturizers are absolutely amazing. You can get a lot of bang for your buck, but there is like an actual step up in experience when it comes to moisturizers if you invest more in like these more expensive ones and like $60, $80. There is like a feel to that. There is something you don't get to experience. So having felt this, I think it's a pretty incredible compromise where you get the functional aspect, but you get the aesthetic aspect that you may not otherwise be able to reach for. It makes it a very enjoyable experience. And again, functionally, tons of hydration, protection for your skin from the dry environment, rebuild your skin. It's gonna be incredible.
Next up, let's talk about the packaging. This is an airless pump. You've seen these before in sort of a different shape, a little bit of a narrower tube. I don't have it in front of me, but we're gonna show you images and videos of this because while we're shooting this video, there's also videography and photography going on that they took all my samples with them, and so I don't have any of the production samples of the product. But ultimately, you lift up the cap, you press down, it releases the product, you swipe it, and you apply it to the skin.
Can you functionally explain to me why this type of pump might be preferable to other types of airless pumps? Because I don't particularly love this style of dispense, but I think I am the outlier. I've brought this up to a lot of people, and I certainly feel like I'm the only one at this point.
Yeah, you know, it's a good question. So when it comes to the viscosity of this product and the way that the other pumps work, it's that it would be very difficult if we use our traditional airless pump, which we use for our serums, to dispense the product out without it like shooting the product out. So the thickness of this moisturizer specifically makes it so that it dispenses over the entire circle, and also the plate that's lifting up with it is a little bit wider, and so it just makes it easier to dispense a thicker product. So that's really why it is this way. Did this product need to be airless overall? That's another question, and the answer is probably not. This was just the preferred when we talk to consumers about how they like this. They like to be able to press it down, it keeps it from leaking, and then swipe, and then know when they're out.
So that was the other side too, is the airless portion of it. I mean, it is nice because I do wonder sometimes with moisturizers, you double dip, you triple dip, how clean are your hands really? And so not contaminating the entirety of the product with each swipe is, I mean, in general, it's probably the premier way to get a product out.
So airless, but nothing groundbreaking about this packaging. I will say we have some very exciting packaging coming out for future launches. Like the entire theme of this year is going to be radically better. So you're gonna see some phenomenal upgrades in some of the stuff that we're doing. And we're just trying to get better every day, both from a product development standpoint, from a packaging standpoint, and even from a price standpoint. So we'll talk a little bit about price. So this product is priced under $20. We really try to keep it as affordable as possible. It seems kind of crazy thing to say, is we're actually pushing heavy to actually reduce the prices of products. If anything, we hold them the same, but we're working actively to reduce pricing on things because we want to make them more accessible. We want to make them more affordable. And as the brand has grown, thanks to all of you, we actually get some economies of scale that occur, which means that we're able to reduce some of our costs internally on each production because of the volume that we're doing. So we're working actively, if it's possible, and talk to the rest of my team, we're working actively to reduce prices on things. And if not, we're at least gonna keep them at parity.
So again, I think I started the video with this and you can kind of close it out here with this. Like you get an incredible functional benefit in addition to, in this case, an elegant experience, but the price is ridiculously affordable compared to what you would see across many other brands. So after price, let's talk about texture and performance. And if you take some of these examples that I gave you before, like your triple lipid peptide, your, what is it? 242.
Lipid Restore.
Lipid Restore, your Lipicar, even your Eucerin Intensive. If you combine like the body fluff whip of some of those ones from the beginning of that list with like the volume, the density of some of the ones afterwards, and you combine that all into one experience, that's really where this sits. It doesn't leave you greasy, which is a major thing with moisturizers for me. Like I hate it when I put on a moisturizer. It lingers so much that if you put on a long sleeve shirt after, it kind of sticks to it. That's a problem. This one does not do that despite having a very heavy body and an extremely rich feel.
So it does set into the skin, and like Dr. Maxfield said, because we try so many products, you can almost tell right away what else it feels like. like. It does fall into that category. I don't like to really compare our brand to anything, but if you need to know what it feels like at home before you purchase it, it falls somewhere in between the SkinCeuticals 242 peptide, whatever you call it, and the Skin Fix triple lipid peptide. It falls into that category of rich cream moisturizer. And so if you like that, then you'll probably like this texture as well. That's kind of where we fell with this, but no matter what the climate is, no matter how dry your skin is, it really is a super reparative barrier moisturizer for that. I would love to hear what you all think about this, because this is something where your feedback after you use it the first time is actually going to be very valuable to me versus our other treatments where, I really want you to use it for 60 days and let me know if you're seeing results. For something like this, after the one use, I want to know how you feel about this product. I would love to hear your feedback because we're always trying to improve. So that's it. That's Remedy for moisturizing, our barrier repairing rich cream moisturizer, loaded obviously with some of my favorite ingredients, but it's really that performance that I think is going to blow all of you away. I hope you love it. Thank you so much for your support of the brand. I really can't thank you all enough. I mean, every single launch, you all surprised me. We had just launched dandruff shampoo right before this, which has been a huge success for us. So thank you all so much. Thank you for taking a chance on the brand, and let us know what else you would love to see from Remedy. We are working tirelessly to bring you some amazing products, a lot of them based on your suggestions.
Yes, it's cool. It is cool from my perspective. You actually do formulate and form a lot of future ideas and products. So definitely drop your comments, let him know what you want to see next. Similarly, even with my arm of the prescription world, just the support you've given us and your feedback. Like, you named the rosacea product. That was fun. You straight up named that product. And similarly, if you want to see something in the over-the-counter space you feel would be helpful for you, if you want to see something that would be in the prescription world that you think you need access to or would be helpful for your skin, let us know. And maybe we'll just make that for you. Also, the moisturizer actually is so good. This is like a perfect foil for that tretinoin irritation. Well, I just thought about script. So you could use this there, just tretinoin, moisturizer, get the benefits, pair the skin barrier, a nice duo combo there. Maybe even we'll figure out a way to combo this to get like a discount on both someday, but either way.
We are talking about that pairing Remedy with script so that, you can get them all in one thing. It's logistically not easy because we ship from 2 different places, but we're working on that because it's based on your feedback. People are saying, oh, I'd like to get my Remedy or my script together. So we're working on that. Stay tuned. And these are all based on your feedback and suggestions. I mean, the entire script website was redone because of your feedback. So it really does mean a lot to us, and we do really pay close attention to it. And if you've ever emailed Remedy customer service, you know that we take every single inquiry very, very seriously and respond very quickly to them, and try to give you as much information, support, and even, try to compensate you in any way possible if you're not happy with the product. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
We'll see you next time.